In this video, I'm going to share with you guys this hilarious story about how this guy basically told a story to go on a date with me. By told a story, I mean he told a lie to go on a date with me. But anyway, we were at a place, whatever. I meet this guy and we're talking. He goes, what are some things you like to do? And I go, well, do you play chess? And then he's like, yeah, I play chess. I was a Grandmaster in high school. And I'm like, what? You were a Grandmaster in high school? Yeah, but I stopped playing. I haven't played anymore. And I'm like, you were a Grandmaster in high school. At that point, for you, you're better than most people. Even if you haven't played in, 10 years, you're still better than most people. It's like, at that point, it's like riding a bike if you made it to that level. You're a Grandmaster? You were a Grandmaster in high school? He's like, yeah, I was a Grandmaster in high school. And I'm like, for real? That's crazy. What openings did you play? I kid you guys not. Like, I would not lie. The guy says out of his mouth, well, I started with pushing my pawn, and then I would just develop my knights. I would put my knights out in the center of the board. I hollered. I didn't holler like to him, but in my mind, I was crying because it's like, you are lying. There's no way that you made chess Grandmaster in high school but can't tell me the opening that you played. You can't name a single opening, but you were a Grandmaster in high school. Y'all, when I say I hollered, like I was cracking up to myself, like, yo, he don't know how to play chess. And if he do not play chess, he ain't no Grandmaster. He can't even name an opening. You know what I mean? If he was even a decent player in high school, he would have been able to just get through that question. He would have been like, yeah, I played, the Queen's Gambit. Or, he would have been able, I played the Caro-Kann. I played something. He would have been able to make up I played the Sicilian. You know what I mean? I kid you not. He said, I started with pushing my pawns, and then I went into putting my knights in the center of the board. And in my mind, I'm just like, what opening is that? Everybody pushes their pawn and develop a knight. You know what I mean? In the opening phase of the game. But what opening did you play? He did not have an answer for me, guys. He said he was a Grandmaster in high school. I don't believe him. Let me know if you do. Put it in the comment section if you guys believe or don't believe that he was a Grandmaster in high school, because I don't believe him. Anytime somebody asks you what openings you play and you start with, well, I opened up with my pawns and my knight. I was just like, stop, bro. You just stop. I didn't even ask him any more questions about chess, because at that moment I knew he was not a Grandmaster player. He did not have to lie. You know what I mean? But it was a hilarious thing. The things that I run into playing this game of chess, as you guys know, I'm going to share it with you. But he lied to get a date with me. That was just very funny. Like, you were not a Grandmaster in high school. And your opening was, I started with my pawns, and then I put my knight in the center of the board. That's not an opening. But I do appreciate your, kind of putting yourself, but just don't tell a lie. Don't tell a lie. Because a Grandmaster in training is going to expose it. And I noticed right away that he was lying. We did not go on that date, and I wanted to share that story with you all.